But I feel like I'm like 110% career, which I love everything I do. Like I wake up and just start working. And I'm like, am I doing this because I'm neglecting?
Yes. There are trade-offs
Yes.
in life.
Yes.
If you want to be a popular thing, you're going to regret not giving it 100%. Because, by the way, it can have really long implications.
Yeah.
A very successful career or like launch or whatever. And I bet if I put a gun to your head and said, what do you want more, success or a happy marriage? Say, probably happy marriage. No, success. Get the gun away from my head. Like that's what you want.
Put the gun down, but kiss me, Neal.
Exactly.
I think. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I will say, when I was in a relationship, God bless this lady, she's still awesome.
She's a lady. She's a lady.
I just call women lady, which they don't.
Funny.
Ma'am, madam, they hate that.
Yeah, they sure don't.
I remember early on, I was flying for tickets, 2015, and I go, yeah, here you go, ma'am, free comedy show. She goes, ma'am, I am not a man. I am young, and I was like, the second you're defending how young you are,
you'd be better off calling her bitch.
Really?
It's close.
Bitch does feel more youthful.
Yeah, you know
bitch.
What I mean?
And she's like,
with that haircut,
come on.
Ma'am, you feel like you're in high school.
Yeah,
bitch, you're at least.
Yeah, like I need
just
help
out of college.
Question for it. Excuse me, ma'am, could you help me with this one?
Yeah.
But she got so mad. I was like, that's pretty much just proving that you are old.
Yep.
Like if you get mad about a thing, you're that thing.
Yeah, that's proof that you're a ma'am.
In that relationship, there was times where I would take so much more time to just be that guy in the relationship and go on vacation and be there for her and do whatever she wanted to. Take a movie night, this and that. But in the back of my head, I'd be like, just my wheels would be turning back. I could be making videos. I could be writing more. I could be getting up right now. And now I have that, and I'm doing so much work that it's like it's just this pendulum.
Also, you like it more.
Yeah.
Also, here's the other thing people don't realize: what makes guys averse to relationships, like that we'd rather work sometimes than be in a relationship, because I'm good at work.
Yeah.
I'm good at it. In a relationship, I'm like an open micer.
Yeah, that's
basically.
Funny.
Yeah, we're just basically like an open micer.
Just riffing.
In comedy, I do theaters.
Yeah. The relationship, you're like, let's see if this works. Half the time, then I just pull my name out of the bucket.
Yep. And a lot of times, my new bits don't work. My old bits don't work.
Yeah,
like,
you got to go back to your old bits. Start fucking your ex again.
Your closer doesn't work.
That's funny. Yeah.
So yeah, like people like being good at shit.
Did you see a thing where Idris Elba, like a month ago, went to rehab for being a workaholic because he had like 14 days off between films and he went to the studio to work instead of being with his family? But it's to your point. You're like, dude, he's so talented.
He's great at it.
As a family man, he's like, yeah, this is cool. But
he doesn't have to go to rehab for like acting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
rehab for workaholic.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
What do you even do there? Watch TV.
Then
he's like looking at the TV
and be like,
he's like, I fucking should have booked that.
Yep. Yes.
I auditioned for this.
Yep.
I think you're right. It's like, I feel like I know what I'm doing so much in the work world, but like relationship, that's why I feel like I know what career wise I'm headed and what I'm doing, but family, relationship, and personal life, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on over here.
You have no acuity for it.
I don't care.
There you go.
That garden, I go over and I water it, and the things I water are my parents. They're deteriorating.
Yeah.
I make sure they're they're dry. So rinse them off a little bit.
If you were black, you would do an ashy choke. It's one of the,
and it would have one of the laughing face emojis.
One of the many sacrifices white people have to make. We don't get to make ashy jokes.
Yeah. So I mean, but like I don't know, and I think,
but I would suggest just try to get over it. And I say that as like, just accept that part of yourself, because it's very beneficial. It's what I've been saying recently on the podcast, like talking about trauma and all that stuff. There's a thing called post-traumatic growth that no one ever talks about. They just go post-traumatic stress and okay. There's a thing called post-traumatic
post-nut clarity,
if you will. Post-traumatic growth. Like it's your things that they're all positive in some way.
Yeah. Where there's darkness, there's light. Yeah.
It's like if Idris Elba, it's arguably the best addiction a person can have.
Yeah.
And also, you know what the problem is? Mm-hmm. He was neglecting his family. It's if he doesn't have a family, he's not neglecting anything.
Right. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yes. And by the way, you're gonna, what usually happens in my experience is like you pursue a ton of work stuff, and it's a bit like a video game that you like understand. You experience every part of it. Like your first thing drops tonight, right?
Yeah.
Your first thing. So then you'll experience what that's like.
Yeah.
And it'll either be great or average or poor or whatever.
Oh no.
It'll
be great. It'll be great.
Yeah. Right. No, I know. Like it could,
right.
but then you go through enough of that stuff where you're like, oh, I know what it's like to have a very viral thing.
Yep.
You experience every part of it, and then you go, and then maybe that's when you fall in love in a way that's sustainable.
Yeah.
So just fucking sprint until then.
It's kind of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like some of the best advice I got is just like, do as much as you can now before there's like wife and kids and where there's like real obligations that you have to like take care of. And it's like, I mean, you've seen so many times where you're in the green room at the store and like whatever comic comes in who's got a kid, they come in and they are looking winded and they're just like, oh yeah, I got to go up. I got the wife and kids and the baby at home. I'll just do a quick. And you're like, dude, take your time.
Yeah. Yeah. But you kind of can't.
Right.
Something's going to, again, trade-offs.
Right.
People with great careers.
So it's like, let me sprint in my 30s and figure it out at 39.
That's why God blessed us with
big penises.
Yes. And infinite fertility.
That's true.
Again, I'm just talking, but I'm like, there may be something to that.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess there's so many stories out there where it's like, yeah, my dad had me when I was like 52. And you're like, great.
Yeah, and Theo got good bits out of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's kind of interesting though, growing up with a dad in his 70s because of like the quality time we would spend. Like shortly after I was born, my dad had one of his strokes, so we were both learning to walk at the same time.
I don't want my son to have normal bits. Yeah, my dad's 14 years older than me. It's fucking boring. I don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, you could do bits there, but there's bits there. You don't want your dad to be 35 years old. 35 years older than you because that's average.
Yeah.
There's no bits.
Yeah. If my dad's 72, bits.
I don't know if you heard about Theo, but they didn't have a picture of his dad. They just had a drawing of him over by the
river. Drawn with sap in the oak tree. I don't know if you heard
this crazy shit.
I love Theo.
He's very fucking funny. One of the most original people alive, I would argue.
Hey, did you like that? Did you like that? Yeah, did you like it though? You want more? Don't want to work? Would rather watch videos of me grab-assing with people? First of all, go up here to subscribe, and then go up here to watch more clips. This is like when the weatherman says that there's a high pressure system coming in. I'm not really used to the green screen.